Hi friends, hope you're doing well. I'm Dr. Milind. So INCT counseling is in the process and NEET PG 2022 counseling will come in soon. So today I just want to talk about one particular topic that it's troubling to a lot of students. So it's about selecting a branch and selecting a college. So there is a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic, and the thoughts that what if I don't do a correct choice? Like I have a good rank, I am at a commendable position, and what if I choose a branch and later I regret it? What if I choose a particular college and later I feel like it's very toxic, the exposure is not adequate, and despite being a good rank, I might regret it later. So yes, there are a lot of thoughts in the minds of all these students who are applying for the counseling. So I have released a lot of videos about aims versus peripheral colleges, then what things are to be seen and what research to be done while selecting a branch or a college. And there are a lot of videos available on the internet as well. But today I don't want to talk about any facts or any particular pros and cons about any branch or college. I just want to talk to you guys about my experience and about the experience of the people who have already completed their post graduation and practicing in the field. So guys, first of all, tell yourself that you don't have to do a correct decision. It's not possible. Whatever feels correct as of now, it might in long term things might be different. I have seen people being passionate about certain branches like radio, pediatrics, medicine, or surgery. Maybe they take it, but once the residency starts, they it's completely a different aspect. Because as an intern or as a medical student, your exposure to the branch is completely different. But when you become a resident, the the field is completely different, and sometimes people don't like it and they tend to leave the branch. I have seen people who hate particular branch, like they feel like I will never do this branch, but still they pursue that branch. Maybe sometimes it's the rank that forces them to pursue that branch, but eventually they do great in that branch. So you don't have to worry about that part. That whether I will become successful or whether I will regret or whether I'll be happy doing particular branch. Whenever there is a fight between your brain and your heart, that which branch you have to take, I will say listen to your heart because at least you will be happy. See, the thing is, sometimes when you choose your passion, when you one of my senior told me whenever you choose a branch, like suppose if your rank, like a lot of students have particular rank that they might not get their first choice but they have to settle down for the second and the third choice. But my senior told me, whenever you choose a branch, you need at least one thing to survive in that particular branch and particular college. At least you should be passionate about that branch, or you should have a good colleagues in the branch, like the colleagues with whom the journey becomes very easier. Similarly, for me, the pediatrics was such kind of branch for me, but I had amazing colleagues because of which my residency became, like a cakewalk for me. Also, the third thing is if you are getting a tag or a good college for it. So, if either of these three, the criteria is met, then you will survive in that branch and you'll be happy. So, what I want to tell to all the students, I receive a lot of messages about, sir, I'm so anxious, I have this rank and I'm taking this particular branch in particular college and I'm not sure whether I'm making a correct choice. So what I'm telling you is you don't have to make a correct choice, and it's not possible to make a correct choice. In the field of the medical field, as we say, it's changing all the time. So as you will progress through the career, you will realize the different aspect of different branches. Like people say that medicine, pediatrics, obs gynae, these are very hectic branches, but they are not like all the time they are hectic. The first year is definitely tough, but it's not like the first year will be long, like it's like 12 months. After that you become senior, second year will be a little bit light, and after third year, and once you pass out after MD, like if you are a pediatrician, you can just restrict yourself to OPD basis. If you're also any, if you're not interested in handling emergency cases or surgery, you can restrict yourself to fetal medicine and other. Like similarly for surgery, you can be very selective choosing. You don't want to go for a trauma and emergency surgery, you can restrict yourself to elective surgery. So it's not going to be hectic all the time. So you don't have to worry. Based on your current emotion, you don't have to make choices. Life, you can will offer different choices. People say about choosing non-clinical branch. I have seen people from non-clinical branch, they are doing a lot of good work in research, and they're becoming the deans and directors of the medical institute. So that is also the part there. So whatever branch you will take, just be honest in your work, just be sincere with your residency, and you'll definitely enjoy it and you'll do great in that path. So whenever you feel like whether I'm doing a correct choice or I'm being too, maybe, when you, no matter how much research you do, no matter how many people you talk to, you'll always have this doubt whether I'm doing a correct choice or not. So just tell yourself that you don't have to be correct. Whichever choice you make, you have to be sincere, and you will trust me, if you are sincere and if you do your residency with full heart, you will enjoy this phase. So I hope this video answers a lot of your questions, and I wish you guys all the best and take care.